So my wife and I have this great idea. We want to put our canoe right above our cars so that we can bring it down directly on the car when we need it, and then back up when we're done canoeing. Because right now it's very heavy to lift. Let me show you where it is. So the garage is in front there. This is my little shed, and then the canoe is in the back here. It's not too bad getting it out, but you know, sometimes there's stuff here, like right now it's fall, so we're preparing to hibernate everything. But anyways, most of the time it's not too bad to get out, but you know, it's kind of heavy, and then putting it on the car is a challenge. We're going to build a pulley system to get the canoe up and down very easily, effortless. And here we go. This is the equipment we need.
Yep.
This is the plan. This is our canoe here. This is our carport. And we're gonna have one hook, like this hook over here. We're gonna have a pulley here. It's gonna pull on the canoe. It's gonna go up to back to the rafters, and then it's gonna go to a middle point, and then same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna go towards the wall. So we have a wall here, so that part here is a wall, our house wall. It's going to go up to a point there, and it's going to come down, and we're going to tie it down with one of these brackets. So the first thing we did is we figured out where we're going to be attaching. So we're going to be attaching just a little bit to the right of our charge plug, and then it's going to go up there, which means that the center is somewhere over here, which we can see by markings there. And then we've measured half the distance of our canoe this way, half the distance of our canoe there, and then we will have some brackets that will go on the canoe, and we measured that to be 3 feet from the ends of the canoe, and that's where we're going to put the pulleys. So we ran into a little issue. So after piercing our holes, we realized we weren't in the stud, although the stud finder told us that there was a stud here and a stud there. But what actually happens is that the studs are from the right to the left right now, and what the stud finder was finding is a little 1x3 that the owners put vertically, so along the line from back to forth on this video right now. And what happens is that the stud finder was finding those, and that wasn't obviously strong enough to put the pulleys in there. So we basically changed our method, and we went to find the studs, which moved our entire apparatus about 6 inches over. But everything is fine now. And we've also changed in the middle. Instead of putting a couple of pulleys there, we put a couple of hooks, which is going to bring us to our double pulley over here, and it's going to bring our string down over here onto the notch. So now we're working on finding how to bring a triangle over to hook up to the pulley system. So we've got a string going around like this with a piece of wood underneath, and then we'll have this pulley here that is going to come and lift the canoe up onto this pulley right here before it goes to the center and then to the double pulley. All right, so we've been doing a few trials, and we changed a few things. So the one thing that we changed is we got bigger pulleys and a hook over here. So our first cord goes down to the pulley, and then we have this system of blocks underneath to elevate to this pulley, and then it goes to this larger pulley, which decreased the friction, and then, or maybe not friction, but the forces. And then we went to these pulleys here in the center just because they were there, but I think that we could eliminate that hook and loop with just a simple hook at the base of the ceiling. And then this pulley brings us to our double pulley against the wall, and then down over here, and then we are repeating the same function on the other side. So it kind of looks like this as a whole. And what happens is that because we are bringing both ends of the canoe to the center point, to one basically line here, then the canoe moves up in one shot. So next shot, we will see how it goes up. All right, ready for the trail. Here we go. I'm still pulling a lot of force, but as you can see, the canoe is going straight up, and the pulleys are working well. There's still a bit of force to it. We could decrease them by having some double pulleys on the top there. Voila! There's our canoe for the winter. So this is what the finished product will look like once the car is in place, and closing the carport for winter. And I want a big shout out to my wife who helped me out tremendously. It was mostly her idea, so I'm in front of the camera, but she's the brains behind the work. So thanks, hon. Appreciate it. Always loving to work with you. Ciao. All right, so that was my wife's and I project to get our canoe up there. Please let us know any comments, anything you think that we could have done to improve the project. I do want to thank Dustin at Smarter Everyday YouTube. Excellent on the snatch block. It really got us going on this project. So thank you, everyone. See you next time.